Cato Living. We are joined now with Shelley from the Blue Earth County Historical Society, and I hope you can recognize some of these toys on the table because I'm ready to jump right into what we got today, Shelley.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course.
So today we're going to celebrate the opening of our new exhibit down at the Blue Earth County Historical Society, Toys. And it's fabulous toys from all generations, basically focusing on the 19th and 20th century, but all of the toys and stories that people have to tell and cherish about their favorite memories. And I brought some fabulous examples, such as Power Rangers that debuted in 1993.
That is exactly when you pulled out these toys earlier, my eyes instantly were drawn to those because I'm like, oh, Power Rangers.
Yep. Strawberry Shortcake, which came along in 1979.
Wow. So is this from, do you know if this specific piece is from 1979?
Yes, basically. It was given as a gift, like I think in 1982.
Oh, wow.
So it's vintage.
And you can tell it has its age with it too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is an electrical iron that if you plugged it in still would warm up. Think of the childhood fire hazards you might have.
Oh my gosh.
A bit of history.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And also like
the cord with it.
Yes. And you know, I think that's the funniest part about all these things that you brought on is that this isn't the only deadly thing.
No.
that you brought as well.
But we also bought the lawn darts, which in 1988 were made illegal. And it is still illegal to have them, purchase them, or basically just have them.
But why?
It's so dangerous.
Is it just because
the metal part on it?
Yes, people were actually killed and injured. So.
Oh my gosh! Well, I guess if you throw it up
so that's why
high
Nick
enough.
is playing with it right now.
Yes, right now
Maybe I should
have
touch that.
a whole survivor kind of thing going on. But I brought also Twister. Twister is a Minnesota game made here, 1966. I have to tell you that it was considered controversial at the time. Sears Roebuck wouldn't sell it because you're getting together mixed sexes, hands and feet and all of this thing.
Yeah.
It didn't become popular until Johnny Carson and Ava Gardner played it on The Tonight Show.
Wow.
Then it took off.
What year?
1966.
And that is so interesting because if you just flash back to that time period, that is very right, probably it's like the 90s, the summer of love, just everybody playing Twister.
You're just like, maybe this is a little bit more controversial than you think Twister should be.
Is this is it actually a kid's game? And it's a valid question.
And that's the fabulous thing we want to talk about down at the Historical Society is how toys kind of go through the generations. You can have an Erector set from 1910 when it came out. You could have it in the 70s. Legos are still popular. Think of all the things that have passed down from generation to generation. So if you're young or young at heart, we want you to come in and tell us your fabulous toy stories.
Yeah.
Great. And where did you get all these toys exactly? I know you were talking about one of them was donated, but have all of these items been donated to you guys?
Actually, the Power Ranger and Strawberry Shortcake and Iron all are on loan from our community members and people from Blue Earth County that tell their stories. The Twister and the lawn darts have been donated to the Historical Society. So we're always looking for interesting things you may have in your basements and attics that have a story to go along with it.
And so when is the exhibit opening?
It opens tomorrow.
Wow.
And then what other, can you give us another little sneak peek of what is?
There are fabulous things there. There are doll houses from different time periods. There's the oldest toy we have right now out on display is from the Civil War era. So you'll have to come and look to see what it is. Yes. So things like that will be on display and kind of around, and you'll be able to walk through and kind of look at the things from your childhood and probably from your kids and grandkids' time period.
Or even I know there's a lot of stuff that I grew up with, but even stuff that I saw that were just hanging around my grandparents' house, my great-grandparents' house,
The significance of it all. The memory
Easy bake ovens, and Star Wars.
Yes, thank you so much.
All of those fabulous toys from our childhood.
Thanks for being with us today, Shelley. Appreciate it. And we'll be back with more on Cato Living.